5, but will we see Game 6? That's the question. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Taking a look at New Orleans. No doubt this is a crucial game for them, looking to even the series tonight on their home court.
And listen, they're still in decent shape, down 2-1, but if they can win this one and tie it up, the series now, all of a sudden you've got some momentum on your side.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. We've got Aaron Gordon. He's out there with Thompson. Looney out there with Curry.
And so many defenses nowadays really not designed to take away that mid-range jumper.
And I'm loving the recognition, right? He simply takes what the defense allows. That's a smart move.
Now here's Ingram. Passes it to Williamson. It's deflected. Here's Curry. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
I just like how Steph Curry gets these calls. He anticipates that contact and never really takes too hard a hit.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
Well, they depend on him to score, and that doesn't mean just from the field. Sometimes it comes from the charity stripe.
New Orleans moving it around. Ingram with it. It's up against Thompson, and it's Ingram missing.
Wow, huge sigh of relief for the defense on that possession. You cannot give mid-range shooters any space like that to operate.
Got that one up quick. He's got 5.
Well, Curry plays with such incredible rhythm and joy, not just in how he shoots the basketball, but really enjoys passing it as well.
Now, here's Thomas. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. He gets that one.
And his versatility on offense is so spectacular. He always finds ways to help put points up on the board.
To the paint. Here's Gordon. That shot missing. And New Orleans will come the other way. Come into this one after winning on Tuesday.
Yeah, terrific performance. Really synced on both sides of the ball.
Well, particularly on offense, they mixed things up rather well. They scored on all 3 levels.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Once a 5-star recruit coming out of high school, Steven Adams has the size and smarts to really become a devastating big man in the NBA.
Up off the screen and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here we go with Adams running it up the court.
Yeah, how about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Pelicans on D. They trail by 1. Gordon a screen. He's guarded by Thomas.
And really he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
And not many players at that position, as explosive as he is in a close game, just rose up to the challenge.
He's guarded by Thomas. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, defense. This is your coach calling. Could you find Klay Thompson? Thank you.
Here's Thomas. The layup off target.
And I really thought he was going to send that shot the other way, but at least he forces the miss.
Well, just good timing on his part. Anytime the shooter has to adjust, the defense wins.
And so here is New Orleans after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. And that one's good. Williamson.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
This is also one of those things where you start to think about how you're going to change your defense already. If at all possible, make someone else beat you.
A little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trades.
Yeah, a little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
Now here's Ingram. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
The knowledge that Ingram possesses, well aware that the D is going to hack him in these situations.
The Pelicans have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Young's checked in for New Orleans. Etuan Moore comes in for Thomas. Gordon a screen. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. Pelicans trail by 5. There's a good screen. And Moore kicks to Ingram. Screen by Young. There's 1:54 left to play in the first. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. Zeller, who's checked in for New Orleans. Solomon Hill comes in for Brandon Ingram. Here's Moore. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head coach of the Pelicans. As far as the atmosphere is in his team's locker room heading into Game 4, he said, "We know what's on the line. It's the NBA Finals, and every game is crucial. This one could really determine which team holds the momentum the rest of the way. We will indeed see who comes out of this game feeling good." Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Gordon a screen. Outside for Curry. That 3 off the mark. The Pelicans trail. Outside Hill. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, the size of Solomon Hill should give him confidence enough to go in there and finish around the rim.
Thompson outside. Curry passes to Looney. Thompson for 3. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
And that's where the defense failed. You can't let him throw that down. You've got to get over and foul him, send him to the free throw line.
Ball, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Curry dishes to Gordon, and stolen by Zeller. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Ball's running. Feeds to Zeller, and it's Ball in the corner. Drops it in from 11 feet. Ball's got his first basket of the night.
And Ball is a gifted shooter. Someone that excels at scoring the ball even when the coverage is tight.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The away team leading by 3. From New Orleans, back in a moment. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team. On the perimeter, Moore and Hill. Tyler Zeller out there with Taj Gibson. And it's Ball in a...
Oh, no, that athletic. Yeah. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. That was a terrific replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Back to Moore. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Oh, wow.
Hello.
That's a beautiful jam.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And Moore kicks to Zeller. Moore left side. He feeds it to Ball. 6 to shoot. Gibson the screen. Launches it. Ball no good.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
And what I like best is that he does it completely under control. Really gives the shooter nowhere to turn to.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you could turn it up.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And they've let things get out of hand. Good time to reconvene.
They're just on the wrong end right now of a big run, and they need to plan how they're going to shift the momentum of the game.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Zeller. Brandon Ingram comes in for Solomon Hill, and Thomas subbed in for Moore.
And a terrific percentage here in the first half. You got to love their rhythm and the flow with which they're playing.
I also like the adjustments that they've made. Each time they're defended a little bit differently, they seem to have the answer for it.
Gibson the screen. Here's Thomas, and Thompson sends it back.
Well, Clay is a very good positional and on-ball defender.
Oh! It's contagious. Every guy on the team working to keep this streak alive.
It's so fun when you're rolling like this. You just want it to continue as long as possible. And right now, fingertips are ablaze.
Looking to end the run. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The feed to Ajinça, and stolen by Thomas. To the middle, here's Adams, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, he's such a big guy, Adams, but he does move quite well, and that helps his ability to get to the free throw line.
New Orleans making a switch here. No good on the second free throw. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
From 13, and it's Williamson with the rebound.
No doubt disappointed with that one. He'd love to have that one back.
Yeah, I'd put that play on repeat. The setup was perfect. Just need a better result next time.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Lob pass to Gordon, up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Gordon's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just one miss. Now here's Ball. Tight defense on him. The tray drills it from outside. Ball's got 5.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence, and he has been deadly from beyond.
And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Adams. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. There's a good screen. Ingram passes to Williamson. Dishes it to Thomas. He kicks it to Young. And Young slams it home.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
1:53 left to play in the first half.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong and attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
And that's where the defense failed. You can't let him throw that down. You've got to get over and foul him, send him to the free throw line.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
.139 left in the first half of the game. Ball no good. And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pelicans trail by 16. There's the dish to Thomas. Here's Ingram. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. That's 7 points for Brandon Ingram.
Well, after a tough first quarter, it didn't get to him in any way. He's really stepped up here in the second quarter.
And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
New Orleans making a switch here. Moore's checked in. 55 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Thomas, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
Yeah, most analytics will tell you that the mid-range jumper is not an efficient shot, but you see how effective with guys like that it can be.
And that one, good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
They set the pick. Young passes to Williamson, and that one drops for him. He's got 9.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
17 seconds left here in the second. He's guarded by Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Curry. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
Because Steph moves so well, anytime he can get some separation, he starts to feel once he gets the ball, he's going to find some points.
And so it's the visiting team with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their defense.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith checking out the visiting team. They built a back-breaking lead, showing incredible heart in the first half. Their eyes are firmly set on taking a dominant 3-1 advantage in this championship series. How about you, Ken?
As we return to New Orleans, a look at some of the buildings along the riverfront here in the Big Easy. And welcome back to our Enes Kanter is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Curry. Thompson in the corner. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. So it's the visitors now. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 11 points.
That's what you pay to see. Steph Curry, three-pointer, just impeccable form.
Here's Williamson, and that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And that replay sponsored by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment, giving us an excellent perspective on the play.
But you don't want to give Adams the N1 opportunity. Better to wrap him up and force him to try to earn all the points from the free throw line.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. He's guarded by Thomas. Curry on the wing. Left side Ibaka. There's a screen by Kanter. A 3-ball. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 26.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Thomas dishes to Adams. Back to Thomas. Screen by Adams. Thomas kicks to Ingram. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got 5 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside the Defense struggling to contain them.
He's guarded by Thomas. Pass to Thompson from downtown. Out to the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Cantor with it. Now defended by Adams. Thompson with the bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And he's probably looking at some matchups on the floor he'd like to take advantage of.
I'm interested in what he's seeing and then what kind of play they run coming out of this timeout.
Pass to Thomas. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now, and the layup's good off the glass. Thomas got his second bucket.
Well, I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
Here's Ingram. Finished off the break.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
It's stolen by Adams. And here's the fast break. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
New Orleans making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. For New Orleans, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Ibaka with a screen on Thomas. To the middle. And Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, leaving nothing to chance there. Ibaka goes up strong and finishes with a little attitude.
Outside Thomas. Screen by Adams. Thomas passes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
This guy is looking for some life preservers. He needs more help. He's playing well, but his teammates have to pick up the slack here.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Now here's Ball, guarded by Curry. Gibson the screen, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
A lot of this is just poor effort right now. He knows what the timing of the play should be and gets a little lazy about what it could be.
Thompson outside. There's the pass to Cantor. And Curry has it in the corner. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
There's a lot of guards in this league that have a difficult time with the size of Klay Thompson. He uses it to his advantage to get those kind of calls.
So for the Pelicans, Zeller, he's checked in for Adams. And it's Young in for Ingram.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Zeller. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Curry has it in the corner. Drops in the tray. Curry's got 14.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Screen by Young. The 19-foot shot, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Oh, check out the handles. Their nasty spin move had his man grabbing for air.
Cantor with a screen on Thomas. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
He keeps finding great shots out there, and the opportunities are turning up roses.
Pelicans trail by 17. Kicks it to Ball. Thaddeus Young on the wing. New Orleans moving it around. And the rejection by Ibaka. 1:30 left to play in the third. Screen by Ibaka. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. .119 left here in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Young, and Young with the stuff.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Ibaka. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Ibaka's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, high percentage look there for Ibaka. He can be automatic in there when given room.
They set the pick. And again, it's Thaddeus Young.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
The first one falls.
Well, Crawford's such a unique player. Tall and skinny, devastatingly quick, great handle, and an innate ability to score the basketball.
There's 42 seconds left in the third. Double team on Thomas. Here's Ball. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Ball's got 7.
And how clever is this guy? I mean, just no fear going with the soft, high arcing floater.
New Orleans making a switch here. Ball's gone 3 of 7 shooting from the floor.
Timeout, timeout. Guard it. Timeout, timeout. Guard it.
Crawford against Thomas. Left side, Ibaka. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Ibaka's got 8 points here in this quarter.
All that practice on the positioning and timing of the catch and shoot paying huge dividends for Ibaka.
Crawford dishes to Reddick. Back to Crawford. With 4 seconds on the clock, and the shot no good, a bit short. Williamson. That shot off the mark. And so it's the visiting team taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in one. Pelicans trail by 19. All out there with Thomas. Then it's Tyler Zeller. Then it's Young. And it's Williamson in at the 4 spot. That's the Pelicans 5. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his first foul. Pass to Williamson. Outside Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. He dishes it to Young. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 6 assists now in the game.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
They set the screen. He came off the screen and finished with authority.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush. Feeds it to Ball. Here's the teardrop. And a wide open look for Zeller. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Here's Looney. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here we go.
Oh,
grab it out of half.
Is it legal to have hops like that? I mean, how is that even possible?
Only one way to describe that, baby. Up high and down hard.
What imagination. We'll be seeing that highlight for days to come.
And not a guy known for style points when it comes to throwing one down, but every once in a while, Kevin.
Greg, why don't we see more dunks like that from him? He's certainly got the size for it.
I don't think really that's his personality. Sometimes he's just waiting for things to happen, and other times he's in attack mode.
To the inside, tips it.
That's some good interior passing, and that's how you move it on the inside.
Young's gotten everything to go for him. 5 attempts, 5 makes. Right side Curry. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Zeller with the double team. And now the Pelicans on the break. Jacks up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You can't be frustrated at him tonight. He's doing his job. Like to see his guys step up a little more.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
Yeah, and therein lies the trick, discussing ways to be aggressive but not committing turnovers.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Adams, he's checked in for Tyler Zeller, and it's Brandon Ingram in for Young.
Yeah, I don't think Clay even sees the D when he's shooting the ball this well.
They set the pick. Ball kicks to Ingram. Here's Adams. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
And guys, I like what they're doing here in the second half. Getting a lot of production in the paint and still trailing, but starting to show some grit down low.
Timeout. Started.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
No doubt. His success converting around the rim is largely due to the one thing he does better than most, and that is fly.
And now a moment to take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Truly great players make their mark in the NBA Finals. And this is a game we will always remember as one of the biggest highlights of his career. Pelicans trail by 18. Thomas kicks the ball. There's a good screen. Baseline jumper, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And you see Ball there making the right read off that pick and roll. He really does excel at coming off for the shot. The D's going to have to fight over the top and force him to drive.
An even 3-on-3 break. Ingram wide open. That 3 off the mark. Ball, the pass to Adams. Goes up again, and he sinks the layup. Adams has got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, you have to put at least one body on Adams, maybe 2. With his size and relentlessness, he'll light you up on the offensive glass.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Pass to Williamson. And Thomas has it in the corner. Stolen by Thomas. Ball with the bucket.
There's just a feel that Ball plays with that really separates him from so many other players. He's superb at finding ways here to score in the paint.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And showing a good nose for the ball there. Picks it clean, and he's off to the races.
And a good decision on the move. Too often we see teams have this kind of opportunity and fail to convert. Yeah, it's a disappointing sequence of plays. Absolutely inexcusable turning the ball over like that.
1:33 left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Williamson.
And Ingram isn't just a sensational scorer. He can also dish the rock.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
No doubt. His success converting around the rim is largely due to the one thing he does better than most, and that is drive. Well, the defense looked lost there. Get out your compass. No excuses. You got to guard the perimeter.
1:03 left here in the fourth quarter. Curry with a wide open look. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Adams dishes to Thomas. Ball with a wide open look. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Gordon with a screen on Thomas. To the paint. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. .40 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Not completely over, but it's getting close.
Yeah, but you still got to play this one out. Near impossible, but I've seen stranger things happen. Some turnovers necessary. That one, not so much.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 8. 29 seconds left in the game. .29 seconds left in the fourth. Here's the screen. Here's Ball. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, impressed with the work ethic of Ball. You can see a desire to want to be great, and he's going to continue to work on improving those weaknesses.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be. Inside, it's tipped. Looney down low. Oh, that's blocked.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
Guys, what do you think?
And now that you can tell there's some bad blood here. They're just rubbing it in now by calling a timeout.
Or could be just wanting to execute well down the stretch. Don't want to leave any room for chance.
And did they really just pull that off?
I think they did, Greg. Astounding play. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
Game 4 of the NBA Finals is all wrapped up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.